They call this place The Rock. M.M. Roberts Stadium in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a minute down on the sideline. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The Golden Eagles offense to go on the attack first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of them.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. The Aggies offense will now get its first chance with the football.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Makes a man miss. Might have a chance. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They'll give it on the counter. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Saunders. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's got it. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10.
Now, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Knocked off his feet.
Interesting play call there, right? He gave up a sack on the first play, so now these D-ends are licking their chops. And you let them get a free rush at the quarterback because you've set up the screen. They're thinking, we're going to get back-to-back sacks. Just throw it right over top into the running back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running inside. It's Stanley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A 1st down for the offense. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Webster. Makes the catch.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Stanley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish strong.
Makes the grab in their space. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Cobb sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback keep, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Got a man. It's Ellison. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Webster. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Number 81 set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Snap in the shotgun. Got a man. It's Saunders. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
And the Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. They are thrilled with their running game. This is something that they did not expect. This running back has come alive and somebody that they can continue to ride here in the third quarter. He said he's somebody we trust. He's been terrific in practice, and right now he's proving everybody wrong and showing us that he can be a big-time player in this game. Expect them to feed him the ball more here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's reeled in. It's Ellison. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. Maybe some room here. Just dismissing tackles. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Caught, and he's got room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll try the counter. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Webster. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Let's go! Looking for room, it's Briggs. There's a crease. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Creates a little room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running the red zone, it's Hood. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Oh, he missed it. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score.
20, Southern Mississippi. 9.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley. They make the stop. Work for it. He's a little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example.
Here's a little room there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. The option look. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. With the catch, it's Ellison. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back to throw, it's Webster. Makes the catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Finding open areas. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Golden Eagles are flying down the field.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field. on the drag. Nice play.
The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Makes the grab inbounds. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
27, Southern Mississippi, 16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wants to throw. It's Webster. Makes the grab. It's King. Speeding down the left side. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And all the hard work and commitment pays off, getting their first win of the season. Really impressed how they came out. After starting the season 0-2, they knew this was going to be a physical game, and they came ready to go on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
That's caught. It's Dalton. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just keep slinging it.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but pass is in.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the grab. It's Sanders.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call at 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Saunders. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Golden Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And the full dive and the grab down the left. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Here's the pressure. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.